Welcome to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe my YouTube channel. Daniel Bannister, who previously killed a man in an attack at a homeless hostel, launched a terrifying campaign against the singer. The Sun revealed how the 50-year-old went to Cheryl's country mansion in Buckinghamshire, which she shares with her 7-year-old son Bear. Bannister caused the Girls Aloud star serious alarm by displaying fixated, obsessive, unwanted and repetitive behavior. He has today been jailed for 16 weeks at Wickham Magistrates Court for breaching a restraining order. Sentencing, District Judge Arvind Sharma said Bannister knew the singer was very distressed and upset by what he was doing. In a statement after Bannister showed up at her home in December, Cheryl told how she immediately panicked when she spotted him on a doorbell camera. She added, "I feared for my safety immediately and I feared for my child's safety. He was due back from the cinema and I didn't want him to see Daniel." Cheryl said she was concerned he was trying to find a way into her property. She said she rang a friend who was looking after Bear to tell them not to bring him back to the house. The singer added, "I have a child to look after. I want to protect him from any harm." Cheryl said it was even more alarming that Bannister had returned to her house after already being punished for doing so previously. The court was told Bannister had turned up at her home twice last year already. Before the December intrusion in July, he had called at the house and said, "I'm really thirsty, I just want a glass of wine please." Bannister was sentenced to 4 months in prison in September and slapped with a restraining order banning contact with Cheryl. The stalker was also blocked from entering Buckinghamshire or attending her address. But in December, Bannister went to Cheryl's home just 3 weeks after her One Direction ex Liam was laid to rest in an emotional service. Bannister pleaded guilty to 2 counts of harassment relating to the breach of a restraining order and 1 count of attempting to breach a restraining order. He was previously caged for 30 months for manslaughter after he attacked a man who died of his injuries in 2012. Rajendra Patel, 48, died in hospital following the horror at a South London YMCA shelter. The stalker hell comes after Cheryl had to up her security when she was performing in 2:22 a.m. Ghost Story on the West End last year. Her team were said to be on red alert after she was left menacing messages with flowers outside the theater. Cheryl's former partner Liam tragically died aged just 31 in Buenos Aires, Argentina after falling from his 3rd-floor hotel balcony. At the time, the Girls Aloud star said in an emotional statement, "As I try to navigate this earth-shattering event, and work through my own grief at this indescribably painful time, I'd like to kindly remind everyone that we have lost a human being." Liam was not only a pop star and celebrity, he was a son, a brother, an uncle, a dear friend and a father to our 7-year-old son. A son that now has to face the reality of never seeing his father again. Speaking after Bannister was jailed today, Kathleen O'Callaghan of the Crown Prosecution Service said, "The unwanted attention of offenders like Daniel Bannister can leave victims feeling alarmed and fearful." Bannister plainly disregarded a previous restraining order, and the Crown Prosecution Service argued these deliberate breaches were made more serious by the fact that they were committed so shortly after the order was made. As a result, Bannister now faces a longer prison term with an indefinite restraining order placed on him.